Husam Zomlot is the head of the Palestinian mission to the United Kingdom.
Israeli lies and spin all the time, propaganda. Look at the numbers, Tim. 190 were killed by Israel this year alone. Already this year is going to be a record year in terms of Israel's killing of Palestinians. And the root cause of this is very well known. Israel is not protecting itself. Israel is protecting its expansion, its colonial settlements, its illegal presence in the occupied territories, its military occupation.
Supposedly, the responsibility for security inside Jenin, in the sort of patchwork of control that operates through the West Bank, it's supposed to be the Palestinian security forces under the Palestinian Authority. They do not exert any control inside the refugee camp in Jenin. Would you agree with that?
No, I don't agree with that. And Israel has already undermined the Palestinian security apparatuses long ago on purpose.
I understand the point, but we do know for a fact that lots of gun attacks that have been waged against Israelis, particularly on the West Bank, have emanated from Jenin. Have there been any attempts by the Palestinian security forces to control or to apprehend these militants?
Control how? When you have the settlers wreaking havoc and committing pogroms against Palestinian villages. I'm sure, Tim, you have seen what happened only a couple of weeks ago. All over the West Bank, more than 17 villages were attacked.
Indeed, but I'm not asking about those. I'm asking about the events inside Jenin.
Yeah, how do you expect the oppressed and the occupied to provide protection for the occupier? I mean, the Palestinian Authority is there to protect its people and to be a nucleus of a state so Israel ends its occupation.
These are points that I have put to a senior member of the governing Likud party, but I'm asking you particularly about the official Palestinian response to Palestinian violence. Just to be clear, I mean, there have been, I think, 50 shooting attacks that have emanated from Jenin in recent years. Palestinian attacks in Israel and on the West Bank have killed 24 people this year. Most recently, 4 Israelis, including a teenage boy, were shot dead near the settlement of Eli in the West Bank. What is the official view in the Palestinian Authority about this violence? I mean, is it condemned? Is it supported?
You want to play the game of blaming the victim all the time? I mean, of course, you would expect a reaction to the act of aggression, which is occupation. When they sabotage your entire life, when they deny you movement, when they steal your land, when they kill your children, of course you'll have reaction. So you want to focus on the reaction.
I'm trying to understand what the official Palestinian view of Palestinian militant activity is. For example, recent polling suggests that the vast majority of Palestinians, upwards of 80%, say that they are against the arrest and the surrender of members of these armed groups. I'm just wondering whether you support the actions of these Palestinian militant groups.
Tim, where are you going with this?
Because I'm trying to work out where this conflict might end up.
What conflict? There is no conflict. There is an occupation. There is one army that is the 4th strongest on earth, that is nuclear. Where are you going with this? That the problem is Palestinian violence? That is the issue? No. The Palestinian people, as per international law, have the right to protect themselves. And it's we
Have they
who
the right
seek,
to shoot settlers?
It's we who seek the international intervention. It's we who seek international presence. It's we who went to the International Court of Justice and to ICC, International Criminal Court, to try and investigate this. And guess who is blocking us? It's Israel and its allies, the US and the UK and the rest of the West. So we want to see the full enforcement of international law. Let international judges decide and answer your questions, not me.
And that was Husam Zomlot, head of the Palestinian mission to the United Kingdom.